morning and welcome to WFMS, where we're getting the news out to you. Franklin Middle School staff, students, who has it better than us? Nobody. That's right. Good morning, everyone. Today is Thursday. It is May 6th. We are traveling through this fourth quarter. We are tumbling to the end of this school year. We've got 18 days left in this school year to finish strong. And take a look. We've got a couple of beautiful Lincoln sites there. Love seeing that. Land of Lincoln. All right, as mentioned, today is Thursday, May 6th. We're making our way through Teacher Appreciation Week. We've had some donuts and we've had some cookies. And just a reminder to staff, we're going to have a wonderful, nice Jimmy John's lunch for you tomorrow. That's going to be very exciting. And just wanted to say thank you. I know that students have been making notes and emails and shout outs. And students, when you can do those kind things for teachers, we truly appreciate it. And showing your appreciation for others usually makes somebody else feel good too, yourself. Yeah, it's nice. So send a note. Don't forget. Thank you, teachers, for all you do. So the summer school at Franklin Middle School is getting set up. All the details are coming in. The details that we know for sure, it's going to be June 14th through July 2nd. The program is going to run 9 to noon. And that deadline is looming. That is May 15th. So we'll keep reminding you. Parents, you'll click on the banner on the FMS website. Very easy to do. You fill it in. And if you have any questions, you can call our office at 217-787-3006 and get in touch with our summer school director. That is Miss Jamie Womack. All right. We've got the real thing here in the school, but we've got a virtual art showcase that showcases the amazing FMS talent that we have. And if you go to the FMS webpage, you can click on that banner and you can see that wonderful artwork on display virtually. As mentioned before, you can also take a walk down the hallway to the cafeteria, look up to your right, and see those live pieces. Wonderful, wonderful pieces of art. Hey, band members, we need your pictures. So we need you to take a photo with your instrument, holding your band instrument, and you can send those photos to mariotti.sps186.org. We need those tomorrow. You can send those in, and when you do, please include your first and last name and grade. Web leaders. You've got one more day. You've got one more day, web leaders. Hey, Friday, May 7th, the application is due. Web stands for Where Everybody Belongs. And these are our student leaders, our student ambassadors. They help us with numerous things throughout the school year. We've got big plans for them next year. And we need you. So if you're interested, seventh graders going into eighth, interested in being a building leader, we need that application tomorrow. Eighth graders, this more specifically to parents, if you are interested in having a sign in your yard that says congratulations to the eighth grade graduate from Franklin Middle School in the nice hunter green and white color combination, you can buy a sign for $10 each. We've got the sign up form, order form on the FMS webpage. Easy to do. You just need your first name, last name, how many signs you want, and your parent phone number. And you can bring in cash or check payable to FMS. All right, listen up. We are going to have MAP not start next week. Okay, but I'm going to leave it. I'm going to put this here. I'm going to change it up. It's going to begin soon. There we go. And students are going to test in math classes and writing classes. Okay, but we're doing this virtually like we did in the fall. I want to talk a little bit more about the dates. It's going to be the 17th and 24th. That's coming up soon. Okay, the questions on MAP are not all the same for each student. On MAP, you cannot skip questions. Each question must be answered before you go on to the next one, and you can't go back to a previous question. So here's a little bit more information about MAP. We need to make sure when we're taking MAP that we're using the scroll bar if you're not able to see all the question of a reading passage. And on those reading passages, the same passage may appear more than once, but the questions might be different. If you have any issues with your testing device during testing, you'll send your teacher an email. Okay, that's the virtual way to raise our hand. Please don't try to resolve the issue on your own. Students will be taking their MAP test asynchronously on Monday, May 17th and Monday, May 24th. Okay. No other classes will be meeting on those assigned days. So there won't be any homework on those Mondays, any other things. You still will need to go on to your Asynchronous check-in for Mondays. Other reminders about MAP, you cannot get all the questions correct, and that's okay. They just keep it a little bit harder. So if you answer the first one, the next one's a little bit harder, and a little bit harder, and a little bit harder. It kind of levels and tells us where you're at. So some questions may seem easy, and other questions may seem really difficult, and that's okay. We just want you to do their best. And on the math test, that one's typically 50 to 55 questions total. We'll talk about this more on how to get signed in and where you'll go on your teacher's Canvas page. And again, you'll go to your writing teacher or your math teacher's Canvas page to find the information. This should sound a little bit familiar. They'll put it up there. We've gone over the tips with resolution. That should all be solved now. And lastly, on your Chromebook, you'll go down to that bottom left corner and you'll see a little where that red arrow is pointing, NWEA secure testing. And you're not going to use your username and lunch pin to log in and sign in. And then this is probably going to click it into your memory because you've been doing this. If you've been here in District 186 for a while, you're going to type in your session name and session password. And teachers are going to be getting that set up next week. And we'll be ready to go on the 17th with Math Map. And we'll be ready to go with Map Reading on the 24th. So we'll talk more about this leading up. And the bottom line is we just want everybody to do their very, very best on MAP. All right, take a look here. Did you know Flamin' Hot Cheetos will burn like a candle? I did not know that. I don't know why anybody would burn a Flaming Hot Cheeto. I would eat a Flaming Hot Cheeto. But if you want to know about it, you can ask Miss Jones. I'm sure Miss Jones or any number of our science teachers here at Franklin Middle School can tell you why a Flaming Hot Cheeto will burn like a candle. I'm wondering why. So if you want to know more about burning hot Cheetos, talk to Miss Jones. Take a look here. We've got our Scholastic Bowl question of the day. This one's sports. All right. In a baseball player's first at bat, he hits a home run. Next time up, he doubles. The third time up, he triples. And what does he still need to do to hit for the cycle? Think you know the answer? That one will come up soon. Yep, I know that one. All right. And on this day in history, back in 1994, the English Channel Tunnel opens. Now, you might have heard of this as the Channel. And what it does is it connects England with France. So the Channel Tunnel or Channel connects Folkestone, England with Coquelles, France. Pardon me. I'm going to mispronounce this. I'm going to give it my best. Coquelles, France, 31 miles away. The Channel cuts travel time between England and France to a swift 35 minutes and eventually between London and Paris to 2.5 hours as the world's longest undersea. And that's what's kind of cool. It goes underneath the ocean. Underneath the sea, actually. The channel runs underwater for 23 miles with an average depth of 150 feet below the seabed. Each day, about 30,000 people, 6,000 cars, and 3,500 trucks journey through the channel on passenger shuttle and freight trains. Unbelievable engineering, right up there with all the great marvels. Incredible that is even possible to go underneath the ocean for that long. All right. On this day in history. That was back in 1994, it opened up. All right, bad jokes. We are on a consecutive streak here of nothing being funny on these slides. So let us see here. Hey, shout out to the people that don't know what the opposite of in is. Wonders never cease. All right, and on to the weather. Take a look here. Yeah, 60s. We like that. That's nice spring weather. It looks like we might get a little bit of precipitation. Hopefully, we're still able to go outside today for lunch. Looks like tomorrow's going to be a little bit warmer. And on Saturday, it looks like we're going to have a little bit of precipitation as well. Nothing we can do about it. We just have to prepare for it, be okay with it, and deal with it. All right, on to the birthdays. Happy birthday, Lila Martin. Happy birthday, Isaiah Robinson. And happy birthday to Amari Summers. Happy birthday from us to you. Take a look at that beautiful flower. Oh, and we've got a nice little Scholastic Bowl answer. You have to hit a single, and that makes up for the cycle. You hit a single, double, triple, and a home run. Students, I want you to ask Mr. Law. If you have Mr. Law as a teacher, I wonder if he's ever hit for the cycle. Ask him if he's ever hit for the cycle. And we don't mean on a video game. We mean like in real life. All right. And as we prepare for a productive day, let us observe a moment of silence. Now let us rise for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. All right, we've got some things back here. What do we have? We've got a bumblebee, we've got an ant, we have a butterfly. Oh, there's the falcon. Yep, gotta love the falcon. All right, love seeing those animals there, those insects. All right, Franklin Middle School staff and students, we want everybody to have a great day. And remember, it's all about choices. Read, write, and respond at Franklin Middle School. It's our focus.